Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever. How are you? You good? Excuse me. Excuse me. It's not that I don't have a drink of water or anything before I stop recording these. It's just, you know, when you start talking, your mouth gets a bit dry and you're a little nervous. Excuse me. Also, your lips get dry. Hashtag not spawn, but awesome. Yes, still another pajama day. I was supposed to have a shower today, but Adam and I are going to the cinema tonight. Look out for that review. I won't say what we're going to go see yet. You can see the video and find out for yourself. But yeah, because I have a lot of hair, it does take a few hours to dry, and I don't want to be sitting in the cinema with damp hair, because I don't like to blow dry it. It's not looking too bad. It's not too bad. It's just you know, it's been a week, so I'm one of these people that I wash every day, but I only do my hair once a week because it doesn't need it more than once a week. Doing it every day with the shampoo I'm using, it'd be so super soft, and like I wouldn't be able to do anything with it ever. It'd just be too soft. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a strong form. I don't think it's a strong one meant for daily washing. I think you only need to wash your hair every day if you like doing something like swimming, either in the pool or the sea where you get chlorine or salt or other stuff in your hair, or if you work in a bar. Well, not so much in the UK now, but if you're working somewhere that doesn't have an anti-smoking law indoors, your hair's going to get smoky or something like that. Something where your hair's going to get... Sorry, I don't know whether this became a hair rant. But anyway, your hair might actually get dirty or smelly on the regular, then yeah, fine, wash it every day or every other day, whatever works for you. But generally speaking, once a week is good enough. You know, as long as you keep the rest of you clean, you know, your hair's fine. Some people rail against washing your hair at all. There's like people do the no poo thing, which never really bothered me. But you know, so there are arguments for and against. I just tend to go once a week because it works for me. It's kind of what I grew up with. We used to have our bath on Sunday night. I don't know why I did that. On Sunday nights would be bath night, and that's when we sort of wash our hair and everything. So I guess it's just a habit from that. But anyway, how are you all? That's better. How's everyone? You looking good? Looking well? You feeling good? Awesome. All right. Well, I saw it before, so himself hadn't seen it. So I was rewatching Spider-Man Homecoming this morning, so that was fun. So yeah, obviously now the only film I haven't seen twice is Black Panther. I think Black Panther's still in the cinema. I think Black Panther will actually still be in the cinema when Infinity War comes out. There's a double bill. So yeah. But I'm all caught up with my Marvel movies. I'd want to go see Black Panther again because it's an awesome film, but I don't feel the need to watch it again specifically going into Infinity War. I think I've got out of it what I need. Anyway, question time. No, I don't know why I'm doing the voice. But anyway, questions. I'm not going to do that again. Right, yes, sorry. I'm a bit today. Again, not working. Because I'm annoyed, but I called my agency and said, hey, I'm available, and they said, oh yeah, it's alright, be quiet. So, turn the page. Have you ever been to a clothing swap? What items of clothing would you love to get rid of? I've not been to anything that I guess that I would call a clothing swap. I've been to like jumble sales and such, where, you know, you, maybe that's what they mean. My interpretation of the question directly is, have you swapped clothes with people, you know, just like for like? And no, I've never done anything like that. If it is just another way of saying like a jumble sale, which is a place, usually in a church hall, where people bring in things that they don't need or want anymore, and you can usually buy them for pennies, or maybe a couple of quid. But yeah, you'd be very surprising to find something for a £5 in a jumble sale, unless it is a really high-end item for some reason. So you can usually bag a bargain. Although I haven't been to one for a long time. I don't know if anywhere local is doing them anymore. Maybe there is the church I used to go to that is still doing them. So yeah, car boot sales tend to be more the thing now. What would I like to get rid of? Actually, I have about 8 bags of clothing in the garage that no longer fit me, or just, even if they did fit me, I don't really feel them anymore. They're mostly some old shirts when I was doing jobs where I needed shirts. Old skirts and trousers that don't fit so well anymore. And yeah, there's a couple of other tops that are either a bit tatty, a bit dated. Still reasonably wearable, but, you know, not for me. Not anymore. And yeah, I was like thinking I might just like take them to the various charity shops or whatever, you know, do some good with them. And a friend of mine said, well, you know, you can sell them, right? I said, what? So no, apparently you can go to a boot sale, and there are people that will buy the bag load. And yeah, we could do that. So haven't done it yet. They've been sat there almost a year. I have spoken to Adam already, and he's like, yeah, we can do that. You know, I don't mind you using my car for that. Well, we looked into it. What we decided is that we'd probably end up going to a boot sale just to go, to get an idea of the prices, what other people are selling their sort of clothing for, and seeing what's out there and what the norm is. We haven't had a chance to do that yet. We kind of, summer got away from us, and we decided, well, even if we did go to the boot sale in winter just to peruse, we were never going to sell. So I need to get back in touch with him about that. Well, not back. I mean, I'm seeing him tonight. I mean, remind him. Oh, look, Jack. Remind him of, hey, you still up for helping with the boot sale? So that's a thing. Last time I went to a Jumble sale was several years ago, and sorry. So yes, Adam and I are going to go and do the research for the boot sale, and then we'll probably sell my clothes, as many as we can, hopefully on Monday. I guess if I've got like a couple of bags left, they can go to a charity shop. But yeah, so that's that thought. Go back to the Jumble sales. I haven't been to one since I was a kid. I don't ever recall buying clothing there. I'm not saying that my mum wouldn't have, or anyone else, or adults that I was, attending at the time would have. I don't. Maybe a scarf or a hat that I thought was cute. But I'm thinking one of the last things I know I bought or got. Maybe not the last thing, but one thing I distinctly remember that I did get from a Jumble sale was a $6 Million Man. I don't have him anymore. I don't know if he's up in like he's sort of lurking around the house somewhere. Because I had him for a while. And yeah, he was, it was just a Steve Austin figure. There were certain parts of his arm that had like a plasticky latex thing that you could sort of pull back, and there'd like be circuitry there, and you could look through his eye, and that was supposed to be like his vision. And then you there's like a button on the back, so you could crank his arm, so it's like super strength. So that was kind of fun. I don't know if they did one. If they did an Incredible Woman, Bionic Woman one with Jamie Summers. I don't remember names. I don't know. I mean, yes, obviously you can still do the circuitry thing and the like in the arms and the legs. You could probably probably do the crank arm thing again. But how would you do super hearing? Unless it's like a little, put your head to it, like a seashell thing. I don't know if they ever did a Jamie figure. I mean, if they did, I probably would have bought that, because I actually watched Bionic Woman more than I watched $6 Million Man. I mean, obviously I know the cultural references and the jokes and stuff, but yeah. So and probably some other like, I probably would have bought some other bits and pieces like crafting materials or just stuff that I thought was neat, sort of art stuff. So yeah, I haven't been to a clothes swap or Jumble sale good couple of decades. Wouldn't mind going again because it's always fun to peruse. And as terms of what I would get rid of, I've got bags of stuff that are ready to be gotten rid of, that mostly consists of tops and bottoms that either don't fit me anymore, I just don't like anymore. It's not really for me. You know, like reasonable quality, haven't worn a lot, but just don't need them. So there you go, that's today. Talking about clothes. Just say why not. I have a Twitter. I mentioned before I have a Twitter. I have a Twitter. You can follow me here if you want. You can also hit that big sexy subscribe button if you feel like it. It'd be nice, you don't have to. And like, share and subscribe and all that stuff. And you know, if you've got jumble sale or clothing swaps or whatever you call them, whatever your terminology is, you know, a place where people set up tables and they sell their stuff, and if you sometimes you sell your stuff as well. You know, share your stories. But otherwise, yes, as always, I thank you for watching. You are awesome, awesome people. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.